right, here time to see what the headlines are saying this morning. Please note that these headlines are only read as published and have got nothing to do with Nigeria Info. So ensure that in your reactions, you've read the body of the headline and you have all the details contained. We'll be going through the following platforms this morning: the Nigerian Tribune, the Guardian, the Sun, the Leadership, and the Vanguard.
Fresh off the press, these are the front pages.
We are also streaming live on YouTube and Facebook at Nigeria Info Abuja. You can go on there to watch the show live and be a part of the conversation in real time. That is now at Nigeria Info Abuja on YouTube and Facebook. Let's get things started this morning with The Guardian. It has this major headline: 72.64% of Nigeria's petrol imported amid rivalry with new refineries. National Assembly proposes November 2026 for next general elections. Dangote warns against using monopoly claims to discourage local investment. Defections: Makinde insists Nigerians hold ultimate verdict. Labour wades into federal government as a rift as strike grounds varsities nationwide. Federal government's multi-billion naira FCT homes project excites judiciary. All these and more on the front page of The Guardian. Moving on now to The Sun. ASU strike, federal government directs visas to enforce no work, no pay policy. Senator Aji Kalumon's Umar Ukpai describes him as global ambassador of faith. Agwocha backs and bars defection to APC. Nigeria's constitution must legalize roles for traditional rulers. Uzodinma. Enugu agog as Governor Umba joins APC. Nigeria at 65, opposition still gasping for breath. Defections, PDP will triumph, Makinde tells party members. Nigeria must create 27 million jobs in 5 years or face 30% unemployment, according to the Nigerian Economic Summit Group. All this and more on The Sun today. Let's move on now to the Leadership. We are not intimidated by no work, no pay threats, say varsity lecturers. Umar Ukpai was a true servant of God, humanity, according to President Tinubu. Mariam Sanders' presidential pardon, grave injustice, says slain husband's family. Federal government to strengthen states, local government areas on disaster preparedness, according to the Vice President, Shatima. Government warns cooking gas distributors against hoarding price hike. All this and more on Leadership today. Moving on now to the Vanguard. Peter Obi to states, federal government stop destroying people's property. Federal government directs VCs to submit attendance compliance reports as varsity strike begins. NNPC, others hike fuel price to 955 naira per litre. Banks deposit with CBN rises 568% to 146.13 trillion naira in 6 months. NLC demands probe as Nupeng grieves over Aremu's death. Bandit warlords, Katsina community agree to lay down arms. Traditional rulers key to national unity, peace, according to the Sultan and the Governor of Lagos, Sanwo-Olu. All this and more on the Vanguard today. And our final stop this morning is The Nation. Umba opens another gale of governor's defection to APC. Federal government directs VCs to enforce no work, no pay rule. First Lady gets Qatar Foundation's green light for Al-Majri's other school children's education. FCCPC backs central bank's 48-hour refund for customers. Popular clergyman Umar Ukpai dies at 80. IMF seeks autonomous central banks in stronger global system. All this and more on the front page of The Nation today. Time to get to your reactions right now. You can catch up and share your thoughts on these numbers. The WhatsApp, voice call, text message, WhatsApp message, 080-9993-0137. You can also call 0700-951-0000 and 08095974869. And when you record a voice note, move away from your listening device, give your name, your location, and let's hear your thoughts. Please keep it short and straight to the point as much as you can. Let's get to you. Good morning. Welcome.
Good morning, Itodo.
Welcome, sir.
My name is Abakaro, calling from Gwagwalada.
Please go ahead.
Somebody said opposition are grasping for bricks. It is not only opposition. It is democracy in Nigeria. The kind of democracy we are practicing, it will not be sustainable. It's unfortunate. And First Lady seeking for Qatari Foundation assistance to Al-Majri, it's a noble step, but as a richly endowed nation, we can't go in the charity going for charity in another country. It's a shameful act. What is the obligation of Nigeria government to her citizens? Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir, for sharing. Good morning. Welcome.
Nigeria Info, good morning. Itodo, good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
How is family and how is work, sir?
Very well, thank you. How are you?
I'm good.
Welcome.
My name is Mr. Isaac.
Go ahead, Isaac.
I'm calling from Niger State, Marola.
Welcome.
Itodo,
Yes,
let's tell ourselves the truth. Those, our brothers, elders, younger, because some of us are the seniors and some of them are our seniors. What are they looking for? They vote you for another political party and you leave that party to join another party. Is it not the same work they are doing? If they don't have another motive, why should you leave the party you are and join another party? What they are doing, is it good? What are they teaching the younger ones that are coming? Remain where you are and do the needful. Nigeria know who, like you are doing the needful, but everybody knows. I don't know why our brothers and sisters are doing all these things they are doing. When I look at it, I'm not happy over it. It's just like when you marry a wife, maybe end of the day, you change it to another one. If they do that thing to your daughter, will you be happy? Nigeria Info, please continue. May God guide you and protect you. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you very much, Isaac, for sharing your thoughts. Let's go now to the live feed and take some of your comments at this time. Benjamin E. Uzo on Facebook says the government should do the needful regarding the ASU strike because of the increase in crime and insecurity, while Muazu John Lasisi says federal government wages into the ASU strike. Dialogue is the option. not no work, no pay. That's the thought that he shares on Facebook. Let's see what you're saying on our WhatsApp platform right now. Good morning. Welcome.
Good morning, Deacon Itodo. My name is Muazu John Lasisi. I'm recording from Jigo and Buhari, Abuja. The death of the renowned evangelist, Emma Okwai, is a great loss to the body of Christ in Nigeria and the whole world. I will pray may his soul rest in perfect peace. The man has contributed his part to the ministry. And those of us that have seated under his administration, we know what we gain from him. And we pray that the remaining, those of us that are still alive, will contribute our own part to develop the ministry and the nation at large. God bless Nigeria. Thank you.
This is Morning Crossfire.
More news. We'll be back in a moment.
Listen to this special announcement from the FCT Public Health Department and Malaria Consortium.
The seasonal malaria chemoprevention campaign has commenced in the FCT.
The campaign involves the distribution of malaria preventive medicines that protect children who are 3 to 59 months of age from malaria.
The medicine is called SPAC, sulfadoxine pyrimethamine, SP, plus amodiaquin, AQ.
The SPAC are of two types. The one with the orange pack is for children between 3 months and less than 12 months, while the one with the red pack is for children who are from 12 months to 59 months of age.
Government-trained community drug distributors wearing SMC-branded uniforms will visit your houses, markets, quarters, estates, and barracks from June to October to distribute these life-saving medicines to eligible children.
These trained community drug distributors will visit your households once each month from June to October.
The community drug distributors will guide parents and caregivers on how to administer the first dose of SPAC to eligible children, and they will do so in the presence of parents. They will also instruct the parents and caregivers on how to administer the day 2 and day 3 doses of SPAC. In addition, the community drug distributors will issue SMC record card to each child that received SPAC.
The parents and caregivers are to keep the SMC child record card in a safe place, which will be requested by the community drug distributors in the subsequent administration of SPAC.
Remember, SPAC does not treat malaria. Do not give it to a sick child. Take sick children to the nearest health center for appropriate diagnosis and treatment.
All family members, especially children and pregnant mothers, should sleep inside long-lasting insecticide-treated nets to prevent malaria.
For a malaria-free Nigeria, play your part. Ensure your child takes the malaria preventive medicines today and have healthy children free from malaria.
This message is from the FCT Public Health Department and Malaria Consortium.
Have a good day today. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts. We are still going through the headlines and getting your reactions to them, and you can join in. We're live at Nigeria Info. We'll just on there to contribute in real time. Note or call the phone lines. Good morning. Welcome. Good morning.
Good morning, sir, Mr. Itodo.
Welcome, sir.
Thank you, sir. As we talked about, I will work over us and I agree to the matter of on nature, which you I want to take a bit for the masses. Do you know that this strike increased to insecurity? It's also going on strike now. It's increased insecurity. These children will be at home. You understand? Some of them, they may be convinced with friends. You understand? They go into insecurity. They go into criminality. And they say no work, no pay. They should pay the one that they have worked for. Before no work, no pay. You understand? Before no work, no pay. They should pay the one that they have worked for. I don't know. they go to campaign for one party. They say, is it a party that will fix Nigeria? It's individual. Are you local government chairman? Are you state, federal? See, do your job, not the party. God bless Nigeria.
All right, so thank you for sharing. Good morning and welcome.
Yeah, good morning, Itodo. Good morning,
sir.
Nigerian full family. Yes, sir. I remember on behalf of Bakar Ali Ike, I'm calling from PW Kubwa.
Go ahead.
Itodo.
Sir?
Just yesterday, me and you were talking back and forth with regards to this Enugu stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I told you that the governor did what he did to that minister because that minister he has all the structure of APC in Enugu State. So the only way he can claim where he reap where he did not sow is to look for something, dig for something to get that minister out of the way. He has succeeded in doing that. Now the coast is clear for him to the camp. So that is it. I was telling you, you say, but it's not with the camp now. I told you, they will not. That is how they do it. They start by rumor, then they come. Me, immediately, that started happen to that minister. I was discussing with one of my boss. I said, sir, that governor went to the camp. He said, what will I say? I said, yes, because that man is the only obstacle to him claiming the structure of the party. And if he decamp without the structure of the party in his grip, then it is as good as like what is happening in River State. You are the governor, but the PDP structure is not with you. So that is it. Like the first caller said, is that how we are going to continue? They vote you on PDP, you are the campaign to APC, despite the fact that I'm the one that is benefiting. But what is the fate of those who voted you? Honestly, the constitution should be amended in that regard.
All right.
If you are leaving a party, leave their seat for them because it's the seat that brought you. What kind of democracy are we practicing in the Itodo?
All right.
Thank you very much for the wonderful.
Very vital question right there, which you've asked. Let's get to you. Good morning. Welcome.
Hello, good morning.
Welcome, sir. Good morning.
I want to join the live speaker.
What's your name, please?
Mama Chukwemeka calling from Boare.
Please go ahead.
It is the party that brings a candidate. The candidate flag is bearing the party's name. Even in the ballot paper, it is not the candidate that the name is shown, nor his picture. It is the party. And the idea is standing order that if you are decamping as an elected officer from the party that elected you, you lose your position. It is only that in Nigeria we don't follow the rules. I don't understand how a party can do everything it can do during campaign, putting in their money and energy and everything to produce a candidate who becomes now a substantive officer like this governor stuff. And one morning he wakes up, becomes to another party. So now that they are doing some tinkering with the electoral law, I think it should also be instituted and made in black and white that the moment you are elected on a platform and you want to leave that platform, leave their position for them. Let them go and do another election within themselves and produce their candidate. Unless we do it that way, then political parties in Nigeria is just a mess. Since they don't have any ideology, let them be tied to their parties.
All right.
Because if they had ideologies, I wouldn't know how PDP woke up one morning and go to APC in the name of his leader.
All right.
No, it doesn't go that way. Honestly, it doesn't go that way.
All right, sir. Thank you very much for sharing your thoughts. Going on to some of your messages. Chokogozie Ono says, Evangelist Omar passes to glory. This is a glorious exit of a great man of God. May his soul rest in peace. Amen. And Fitzgerald in Airport Road says, President Donald Trump is the best president ever. You may not like the man, but can't deny the fact that he has worked towards and accomplished a peace deal. And above all, the hostages are released. Hopefully going forward, it'll be a new beginning for the Middle East. Congratulations, Trump, is how he ends his thoughts. And Ima, the future president, says, on defection, democracy is gradually dying in Nigeria. Democracy doesn't fit Nigeria at all. While Chike in a post says, Enugu governor's defection to APC Nigeria democracy is going towards a dangerous dimension. When you listen to their reason for defection, they always claim to align with the center to attract development. My question is this: so until you align with the center before attracting development, Enugu State governor is not doing bad, yet reason for defection was to align with the center. Nigeria should check it. I fear for the wars, is how Chike ends his thoughts. Wow, OKJ says Enugu is not a GOG at all. It's a traditionally PDP state. The defection is cosmetics, apparent, and will never stand the test of time. While Ogido in Kubwa says, I want to ask Asu, how many universities in Nigeria are still standing amongst the first 50 in the world ranking as a result of their hard work? Why are students in Nigeria always subjected to these kinds of strikes? And does it happen like this in other parts of developed nations? Can't we have other means of solving labor dispute without strikes like we see in the US and the UK? While may the soul of our beloved father Umai rest in peace. He was a man of grace and greatly impacted Christianity, and to the Christian family at large. God protects his household, and God heal the Christian body of Nigeria and the world. Earth lost, heaven gained. Simon Kings in Kubwa. While Anke in Kubwa as well says, Umokbai, I pray his soul rest in peace. The Christendom is going to miss him and his ministration and evangelization. Enugu State Governor defects to APC. Whether he defects or not, Enugu remains a PDP state, is how he ends his thoughts. Good morning, welcome. Good morning. Sorry about that. Do all two callers right back. Let's hear from you right now. Welcome. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Itodo. I was honored. How is your family? God bless you and your family. I greet all the caller and listening. This is your lovely brother from National Government of Nigeria, living in Kuba Federal Housing, Malaruna. Governor Mba of Enugu State said to dumping PDP for APC. If they like, make all the governor of PDP or the 36 state governor, if they like, make all of them join APC. And all the 360 House of members, they come to APC. And all these 109 senators, they come to APC. By the of God, Nigerians are God, and Nigerians will decide 2027. By the of God, we have hope, full of Tinubu and his so-called supporters. They will never come out to power by 2027. Because you cannot implement bad policy for the citizens of the country. People are down with hunger, insecurity everywhere. Many people are losing their jobs, increase many things for the citizens, and you are expected to vote for you. By the special grace of God, APC and Tinubu will not come to power.
Good morning, Deacon Itodo. This is Chukwude listening from Southeast Area State. So finally, governor of Enugu State don't join APC. You see what politicians are doing. They don't even care. They can only just wake up and one day and decide what to do. They forget that people vote and put them inside the seat. Okay, let's try now. Let's wait till 2027. But my fear is that if you look all the states that are insecurity, more especially where bandits are operating, bandit Boko Haram and Fulani headers. Now APC state, because what they always believe, say any state where be APC they rule, say na their state. And if they want to enter that state now, they go come with their full chest. They know they even fear of anything. But if another party they rule the state, they fear, at least if they enter, they fear some more. But if na APC state, then they enter, and if they enter, nothing our security agency will do. They will do like say they don't see them. Now they deny say, maybe then they do negotiations and a village head. Village head they do negotiation with a bandit, pistol with bandit. But they see the kind of ammunition where they use they come. And they do like I said, they don't see. And if not that tribe now, where you say these people come out with this heavy arm, they will leave them, go free like that. They will come there and open fire, even kill innocent people. We they watch for this Nigeria. One day.
Good morning, Mr. Itodo. My name is Omar Oduduwa, transmitting live from Gabalada, Abuja. Governor Mba joined APC. That's a very good one. That's a welcoming development. In fact, he has to follow who knows road. If you are following who doesn't know road, you miss it. Yes, I congratulate Enugu people for this wonderful step in a right direction. Enugu kwenu, Enugu no. You people are welcome to the progressive. We have joined a progressive party. We have joined a progressive people. We don't have a sharing formula for sharing resources that belong to state. We work. Any money budgeted for a job, we go for the job. We don't share. We don't sit at the round table or in someone's house and started sharing money. No, now Enugu is going to witness unprecedented development. Erosion will be a thing of the past. Underdevelopment will be a thing of the past. Education, health, and agriculture and everything will be tackled. So this is progressive. This is a right step in a right direction. Congratulations, Eba. Congratulations, Governor Mba. Congratulations, Enugu. No, Ndewo. Na well done.
Thank you so much for staying tuned. 6:40 a.m. right here. We are going through the headlines and getting your reactions to them. You can watch live on YouTube and Facebook at Nigeria Info Abuja. What does this mean for opposition states? Saying that we've seen another, defection playing, and many are also thinking about what could happen to Bayelsa State and other opposition states. I mean, some people have said that Enugu was doing just fine being on the PDP, but I believe is that with the defection that we've seen play out, well, things could get better. How much different will that bring? Does this represent the wishes of residents and, people who are domiciled in Enugu State? Could this hurt the chances of the governor? Well, let's move on to the live feed and take some of your comments. Joe Choji, I had a good night. Thank you so much for asking, Eckerson. It was cool. Thankfully, it rained in some parts of the city last night, so pretty, good sleep all the way. Democracy is meaningless is how Dr. Mrs. Omar Libera begins her message if there is no opposition. Greed are the root causes, and avarice are the root causes of all these defections. We cannot kill opposition in this country because their roles are indispensable. We all cannot belong to one political party, because if we do, who then will question the government of the day and hold it accountable? If everybody joins one political party, who will check the excesses of the ruling party? Who then will act firmly on behalf of the common masses and fight for their common interest and grievances? Let the kite perch and the eagle too, is how she ends her thoughts. And also Francis Namani says the continued increase in Nigeria's debt profile is becoming worrisome and nothing to write home about. The president should curtail his borrowing spree and begin to diversify the country's economy to save our image. Good morning, Zuwaira Aminu Izam. Thank you for joining. And okay. And on YouTube, good morning, Makoshi, Michael in Guzape. While Ehimen Osolize says, come what may, Tinubu is definitely coming back re-elected with all this rat race going on everywhere. Good morning, Anthony Menogu. You can call these numbers 0700 951 0000 on WhatsApp 080 99930137. Once you get through on the phone lines, move away from your device and let's hear your thoughts. Good morning, welcome.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. My name is Abila.
Please go ahead, Abila.
Yes, Mariam Sanders' father, family of the husband that she killed are not happy. Yes. So what is the...
Are you there, Habila?
Yes, sir. Does it mean that the president is encouraging crime? Because not only her that was granted pardon, a lot of the drugs and law were granted pardon. And a lot of people that are innocent that are being jailed. Why didn't they get those people that couldn't afford lawyers? But somebody that killed somebody doesn't mean that today, okay, if let me just kill somebody because tomorrow somebody will come and pardon me. That is not the way forward. That is my take this morning.
Thank you, Habila. Good morning, welcome.
Good morning.
Welcome, sir.
Finally. Hope is my name. I greet you. I greet all the listeners.
Please go ahead.
The infection of Umba, the Enugu State governor, I'm not surprised. Because let me tell you the truth. Opposition is gone in Nigeria. Yes. Some people will say to come together this and that. They defeated Jonathan. Jonathan and Tinubu is not the same thing. Yes. What's the name? That's a balance. That's the best. But this one, anywhere you go, you follow you go. If they have crippled the opposition is gone. So if you are taking that one, you're not going to defeat it at all. Though they are going to try their luck, but I'm sure that they are going to play. Tinubu is not somebody that you can defeat like that. They are different type of human being. It's like you're trying to stop me to call ladies pigeon. Can you think that they succeed there? They can't succeed. It's impossible. So the issue of the death of Mobile, we still resident in peace.
All right.
But there are one thing that surprises me in the orders men of God we have in Nigeria. Yeah? They can pursue evil, give deliverance, but they can't fight all this hunger and poverty. They help us to fight the government of the day, and they fight hunger and poverty in our society.
All right.
It's not only collecting, pay your tax, pay your offering. One day you build a house, you do this, buy cars, you live there and die.
All right.
I don't know whether that's hell or behavior.
All right. That's a good place to leave it. Good morning. Welcome.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
Mrs. Obeza, I'm fine. I will fix our line.
Well, it's working fine now. Thank you for asking.
Oh, okay. So, all the best. On the issue of the directive to VCs, send attendance to us. No work, no pay. All these lecturers, do they sign attendance when they go to school? Because I know that most times it's the junior staff that do take attendance in the workplace. The senior ones, they come whenever they want, do whatever they want to do and go. So this directive that you should forward the attendance, there's a bill. Now, if the agreement is reached, won't the VCs also enjoy it? So that will give you directive to the VCs like VCs are not part of the system. Finally and seriously, if our educational system will be done in a way that it will be remotely, this strike with time, it go dey fade. You just, if they are on strike, you get a particular lecturer. Remotely, everybody will join and he will lecture them. Whose side? What we have is manual all the way. So my advice is when they resolve this issue, they should also make our educational system remotely, the way we have it in public service and other places. On the issue of Sanders, the woman that was granted freedom, the voice.
Yes.
My advice to everybody, whether man or woman, is shine your eye, shine your heart very well before you marry. And for those of us that are married, the moment you know that your partner is aggressive, if you are the man, there's issue, please kindly walk away. Don't say I'm a soldier, I'm a police. I will be able to fight her.
All
and
right.
if you're a woman, when you complain, you see that the man is getting angry, please keep your mouth shut because everybody know the right statement. Thank you very much.
Thank you for sharing your thoughts. Good morning. Welcome.
Hello, Mr. Itodo. My name is Maginus. I'm recording my audio note from Nigeria. Well, I'm going to emphasize on this ASU strike. These our crook politicians these days, they don't have the masses at heart. You hardly find some of these crook politician children patronizing our local university. They rather fly abroad to obtain quality education. In fact, it beat my imagination hearing federal government say, no pay, no work, no pay. This is terrible. And if I could remember vividly, during Tinubu campaign, he was saying 4 years, we remain your 4 years, no strike and whatever. All promises were empty. They were empty. I'm backing up and has to go and strike. This agreement has been lingered for quite some time. Any responsible government will have done something tangible in order to bring this one. And they still yet, they couldn't do anything. All they could do, they are threatening us. No work, no pay. This is terrible. Really, really terrible. Thank you.
Itodo, good morning. My name is Kingsley from One Man Village, Nasarawa State. This is highly unfortunate in this country that things are going this way. It is unbelievable. How can you now vote in somebody from a party, particular party, and then jump in on another party, and you has been voted on a platform of the other party? This is unfortunate. Where are we going to in this country? Is there really democracy in this country? Look at the people that call themselves politicians. The people that have voted them in are immense, and they are there, junketing up and down, messing up and down. Honestly speaking, we should think about another thing to do instead of us saying we are into democracy. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you very much, sir, for sharing your thoughts. Let's run through as many messages as we can. It's 6:50 a.m. and we have limited time. We need to wrap things up before 6:55 and then move on to the lead for the day. This one from Wale Fatul says the APC's primary defense is deflection, sidestepping, election misconduct allegation by pointing to the PDP's past, questioning Bad's candidacy triggers irrelevant pivots, revealing weak rebuttals, you say. Meanwhile, the PDP remains a feeble and ineffective opposition, lacking courage. This cycle of deflection and incompetence allows the APC to dominate unchallenged. At this rate, their grip on power could last 250 years as PDP fails to capitalize on APC's missteps, leaving Nigeria's political landscape stagnant and unopposed, is what Wale Fatila shares as his thoughts. While Warake Iyadon Uwake in Suleja says, the question today is it permissible a party that voted you to win in a certain position allows you to cross to another party with a victory from another party? Is it not double standards? Does the above mentioned punishable offense in Nigerian law, where there's no law that prevents you from switching parties so far? And that's something that has been pushed forward to ensure that politicians are able to maintain whatever ideology they were voted on. While Dr. Philippa Dejo in Kuje says, regarding the ongoing ASU strike, I urge the federal government to revisit the matter and engage in meaningful dialogue with the union. Instead of resorting to the no work, no pay policy, the government should prioritize education and invest in the sector. Let's find lasting solution. What is the meaning of this in Nigerian politics is how Pa Andrew Eudome begins his message this morning. He says, where in the world do sitting governors, senators, House of Reps, and so on decamp with party mandates to another party in the name of the ruling party? Until INEC carries out a reform to stop this practice, we continue to witness this mess. And based on two factors, the party and individuals, is how he ends his thoughts. All right. While Laji Abbas Ida says, I'm not a fan of self-serving politicians, but can we truly blame defectors for the wave of unnecessary defections, considering the if you can't beat them, join them politics once initiated and championed by the former largest party in Africa, the PDP? May the Almighty bless and protect my country, Nigeria. Amin is how he ends his thought. While Nemeka Nkarama says, I'm from Enugu State, and I don't understand what somebody is saying that because Mba is now in APC, underdevelopment is gone in the first place. Enugu was never underdeveloped, and the states that have APC, are they enjoying more than states and other parties? The sycophancy in this government. Really funny is how Nemeka ends his thoughts. Let's run through some voice notes and wrap things up nicely. Good morning. Welcome.
Hello, good morning. My name is Umar. On the ASU strike, so you see, when you have a very sensitive government, very, I don't want to say senseless government, because I mean they are leaders and elders, so it's sensitive that you have an ASU case, a petty ASU case that has been lingering for years. for years, long before Buhari came. You understand? You know all this. You went to buy a yacht, got a new private jet, build a house for vice president. He has a house he's living already. Even up in this, as we speak, he's living in his own private house in Asokoro, to the best of my knowledge. Build a brand new for the wicked renovated this center, national with billions of naira. You have those what is going to throw around. Waste them. They come back. As you made a good strike, but you only pay me that. I don't know if the private investor here in Abuja. If not, I don't really care. Let us find a way and make money and get our children to school in better places. Because for they have that school in that place, that's where we are. Very, very sensitive of people.
All right, and to wrap this up, let's run through a few messages. Big Easy in Central Area says we are turning into a one-party state, while those who feel that APC is their own are gloating. Those life after the second 4-year term of a president. It's not far, it is not forever, is how he ends his thoughts. Governor Mba joins the APC. Well, it makes it easy for us to destroy the circle of senatorial selection. Enugu is a PDP state. Enugu North will produce the next governor, is how Igbo Kwenu in Apo ends his thoughts. Let's wrap things up right now. Thank you so much. You can catch up on YouTube and Facebook at Nigeria Info Abuja at 7 o'clock. The time for the lead today.
Family time is a time to bond and have fun.
This is Nigeria.